Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 4:30. That's going to make it 0-2. And a 350 down there is right on the mark. That'll make that one 1-0. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. There, lane one finds it with a 369. That's going to change it up a little bit. That'll be 1-2. 339 down there on 5 is going to make that one 2-0. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to I did it on lane 2 for the win. Lane 5 hits a 336, and that'll be 3 points, round of elimination to Quigley. TM4. Round of elimination to Quigley. Okay, coming up for my hand judges, we need Swamp Rat on 1, Mud on 2, Okie Ed on 3, and Stormy Sky on 4. That's your hand judges. We have our shooters there. We need our hand judge on 2 is Mud. Okay, somebody tell Mud he's shooting next. Hand judge on 5 is going to be Stormy Sky. I'm sorry. Okie Ed is on 5. Okie Ed's on 5. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .411's just a hair under his KPI or over his KPI. No hit on 2, no hit on 5, and a 423 down there on 6, which is a good hit. 0-0, 0-1. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .431 to a 705. 401's a little above his KPI. And no hit on 5 and a 438 on 6. That score is going to be 0-1 and 0-2. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .382 to a .698, and that's going to be 0-2. No, or 692 on 5 to a .416, and that is going to be 3 points round to possum. And on 1 and 2, we are 0-2. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .382 to a .666. .382 to a .666. That's going to be 3 points for Fancy Nancy. All right, here we go on our hand judges. Range A, Winch on 1, Gabe Garrett on 2, PA on 3 or 5, and Winona Earp on 6. That's our hand judges. Looking for Winch. There she is. 6 is Winona Earp, and there she is. Load and make ready's been given you. All right, here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time till we get to lane 5 with a 4:43. And that's just a hair over. All right, here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 475 on 1. Good hit. That'll make it 1-0. And no hit on 5 and a 540 down there on 6, which will make a good hit. So it's 1-0 and not to 1. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 606 on 2, which is a little over. And 432, which is a good hit. Beating out the 590, or 518, I'm sorry. That's going to change it up. 1-0 and 1-1. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We draw the blank on that one. All right, fellas, take a deep breath. Here they come. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 472 comes in with a good hit. That'll make it 2-0. And down there on 5 and 6, well, the Targets won that one. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 5-10 on 1. No answer on 2. That's going to be 3 points. Round of elimination to the Swamp Rat. And down there on 5 and 6, 439 is over, and so is 6 flat. Here you go, 5 and 6. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .407. Okie wakes up. That'd make it 2-1. Just for a minute. You need to wake up one more minute, Oak, to get this next shot in there. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Well, Okie fell back asleep. 2-2. Round shot 9. Shot 9 coming up. 2-2. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 435 is just a hair over. 517 is just a hair under, and that'll give her the win. That's good shooting. Okay, coming up we have Perk on 1, hand judging, Johnny Law on 2, Victorious on 5, and Mongoose on 6. Let me look. No, I think that's Mongoose. Perk, Johnny Law, Victorious, and Mongoose. Who's on 2? Looking for Johnny Law. Johnny Law on 2. All right, here we go. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 820 on 1, a 419 on 2. That's going to give Winch the win. The 419 is a little over his KPI. Down there on 5, we have a 548 and a 392. Both over. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .917's just a little over. No time on 5, and a 389 on 6, which is a little over. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No hit on 1 and 2. A 490 on 5 and a 368 on 6 will take the win. No, I'm sorry, take the shot. It's 1-0 and 0-1. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No times 1 and 2. A 4-13 on 5. And no answer on 6. That'll change it up. 1-0, 1-1. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Targets won that one. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. $8.56 on 1, no answer on 2. That's going to change it up 2-0. And a 461 on 5 and a 376 on 6. And that's going to change that to 1-2. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. And there's an 8.58 on 1 to a 4.10 on 2. Gabe says, hang on, let me back in it. 4.16 on 1 and no answer on 5. I'm all confused. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. $8.88 on 1, edged out by the 4.08 on 2. 4.07 and no answer on 6. So that's going to give Winona PA, I'm sorry. It's going to give PA the win. And we are 2-2 on 1 and 2. Does that sound right? Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. And that's going to give the win to Winch with an 8.08. So this is our shooters. Okay, our new hand judges, we're looking for Rowdy. Be Rowdy on 1, Sassy on 2, Memphis Bell on 5, and Ryder on 6. Be Rowdy, Sassy, Memphis Bell, and Ryder. Memphis Bell's going to be on 5. Is who we're missing. We're missing Memphis Bell. She needs to be on 5. Here she comes. All right, fellas, here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 3:48. And a 3:54 to a 3:48. All to one, all to one. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .361 on 5 and a 3:56 on 6. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .317 on 1 to no time. That'll make that score 1-1. 371 to a 346. That's going to be round of elimination to Mongoose. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .318 to a no time. That'll be 2-1. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .308 for Mr. Perk to a 343. Good shooting, fellas. Good shooting, man. Good shooting. Yeah. The hand judges coming up are Lady Law, long shot. Oh, wait. We already had them, didn't we? No? Okay, there we go. Lady Law, long shot, Mongo, and Missouri Jim. In the holes going to be Whiplash, Billy the Kid, Dust Devil, Kid Curry, and Rusty. Right now we need Lady Law. We got her, long shot. Is there. Mongo is there. Here we go. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Rowdy finds it with a 709. That's going to be a good shot to no time. No time to 824. And that's just above her KPI. Here's the little one's KPI. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 426. And Sassy says, I'll tie that up. No times down there on 5 and 6. I need a caller.
All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time, down the line. They're 1-1 and not to not. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Got a 690 on one, beat out by a 493. No time, 5 or 6. 493 for Sassy. We are 1-2 and not to not. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time on one. Got a 442 on two. No time, 5 or 6. That's 3 points round elimination to Sassy. All right, shooters. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time, 5 or 6. We're not to not going in the 7th shot. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Yep, I just got to hit this time. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. That's was 8 shot 8, so neither one can win. I need hand judges. Whiplash on 1, Billy the Kid on 2, Dust Devil on 5, and Rusty on 6. Again, that's Whiplash on 1, Billy the Kid on 2, Dust Devil on 3, Rusty on 5, and Rusty on 6. Need Dust Devil and Rusty. Rusty's on 6. Dust Devil. Your hand judging on range A. Oh. 5. Hand judge 5. Load make ready has been given. Yep. He's cheering on his mama. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time on 1, a 489 on 2. No time, 5 or 6. Can we go turn that down? ask them to turn it down? They're louder than we are. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time on 1, a 5:20 on 2, 4:97 on 5, no time on 6. We are 0-2 and 1-1. Oh, 1-0, sorry. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time on 1, a 5:16 on 2. That's 3 points, round elimination to long shot. Got 5:13 on 5, no time on 6. We're still 1-0 on 5 and 6. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Got a 5:06 on 5 and a 3:38 on 6. We are 1-1. His second shot was a 5:13. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Got a 5:11 on 5, no time on 6. That is 2-1. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. A 4:94 on 5, no time on 6. That's 3 points, round elimination to Mongo. Need 3 volunteer hand judges, and we need a caller.
Need 3 volunteer hand judges, 4, 5, and 6. All right, test light. We're checking number 4. All right, we got Dust Devil on 4. We got Kid Curry on 5. And Rusty on 6. All right, so this is a bye round on 4, 5, and 6. Load and make ready has been given. All right, here we go, shooters. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no-hit, a 3.98, which is over, and a no-hit in this bye round. While they're loading, we want to thank our sponsors, Pruitt Ford, Epic Auto, Rawhide Cowboy Shooting Stuff, who happens to be our range master right now, everybody that donated to the silent auction, and Zim's Fresh Creations. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Line is ready. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We've got a 3.73, and that is good. That will take this bye round, beating out a 4.09 and a 4.73. If you all haven't had the opportunity to go back there to the Chow Hall and visit with Zim's Fresh Creations, you need to. They got some real good food back there and real reasonable prices. And she has been here all weekend making sure that we don't die of starvation. Hands off guns, downrange. All right, this round we got Wishbone in 1, Billy the Kid in 2, Dust Devil down on 5, and Kid Curry on 6. Oh, we at 5 and 6. What do we do with Rusty? Okay. All right, do this again. We got Whiplash, Billy the Kid, Dust Devil, Kid Curry. Okay, there we go. Kid Curry 4 and Rusty in 6. Kid Curry in 5, Rusty in 6. There we go. Here we go, shooters. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We had a long light, which resulted in no hit on 1, a 4.03 that doesn't do any good on 2. We got a no hit on 5 and a 5.51 that's no good on 6. Those long lines will kill you. Rawhide said it's like it never happened. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 461 that doesn't count going up against a 462 that also doesn't count. We got a pair of no hits down on 5 and 6. Here we go, shooters. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We have a 368. That's a good shot against a 399. Got a 353 down there. Also a good shot against a no hit. The count is 1-0 and 2-0. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We've got a 340 beating out a 380, That's going to make it 2-0 down here. We've got a 3-5-3 beating out a 4:59 for the win going to Kid Curry. Lanes 1 and 2 will be shooting, and it is 2-0. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. And we got a 344 taking the win against a 391. Let's hear it for Whiplash. I need a range master down here on A, please. All right, here we go. Round 11. I've got on lane 1 shooting is Sassy Pants. Shooting up against the gentleman on lane 2. Brad the Quick is going to be on 5, and we got Rooster No Hit down on 6. My hand judges are going to be lane 1 Possum, lane 2 KK Kid, lane 3 Madam X, and lane 4 Iron Horse. Iron Horse, you are lane 6. Your hand judging. Once again, our shooters are Sassy Pants on 1, Gentleman on 2, Brad the Quick on 5, Rooster No Hit on 6. My hand judges are Possum on 1, KK Kid on 2, Madam X on 3, and Iron Horse is already on site down on 6. You are shooting on 3, 5. Well, you got your hand judge 5. No, hey, you're on 2, KK Kid. 5 is Madam X. Hey, guys, I think we're on the wrong range. Stand down. Everyone rest in place. We're trying to figure out if we're on the right range. It says range A. Oh. Gather your stuff and head over to B. All right, so is this my roster then? All right, so range A, listen up. Here's the change. Ranger Joe, you are shooting on 1. Bullet Bob, you're on 2. Preacher Dave, you're down on 5, and you're shooting up against Hoss. As far as my hand judges, I am in desperate need of Okie Ed on 1, Jackass Giles on 2, Bad Dog, you're all the way down on 5, and Texas Okie, you're bringing up the rear on 6. Here he comes. You got to eat in between. And Texas Okie's down there. We got him. Load and make ready has been given. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. We got a 5.92 on 1. That counts against a no-hit on 2. We got a 6.04 down there on 5. That's a good shot against a 4.96. That does not count. That makes our score 1-0, 1-0. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. We got a 6.20 against a no-hit, and a 6.32 does not count against a no-hit. Our score now is going to be 2-0 and 1-0. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. And a 5.93 will take the round for Ranger. Joe, 3 up, 3 down. We got a 5.98 down there on 5, but it gets inched out by 4.20, making the score down there 1-1. Let's hear it for Ranger Joe on that round. That's right. The shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no-hit against a 4.45. That's going to make the score 1-2. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We've got a 5.95 beat out for the round by the 4.18. That round goes to Haas. Let's hear it for him. All right, our next round of hand judges. I need Rusty Shackelford on 1, Winona Earp on 2, Mud on 5, and Stormy Sky on 6. I will need a caller over here, please.
We're looking for Rusty hand judging on 1. Somebody find Rusty. Volunteer, somebody, come on. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 3.39, which is just a hair above his KPI. No times 5 and 6. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 326 on 2, and that's a good one. 347 on 5, edging out to 461 or 469. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .423 on 1, no time on 2. That'll change it up 1-1. No hits down there on 5 and 6. It remains 1-0. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time and a no time and a no time and a no time. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Look at Okie found a 3. 423, I mean a 392 to a no time, a 354 edging out to 461. That's going to make it 2-1 and 2-0. Oh, we're looking for a hit on 5. Everybody take a breath. Hands off guns. How many hits on 5? Should show 2. Yep. So it'll tie it up 1-1. Oh, good hit. Okay. So that'll remain 2-0. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 330. That'll change it to 2-2. And a 404 down there on 5 is a no hit. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 335, and that will be round of elimination to the Jackass. And 352 to 431, that'll be round of elimination to Bad Dog.
I just want to remind everybody that the silent auction closes after the 3rd round. Once again, silent auction closes after the 3rd round, so if you have anything you want to bid on, please do so.
Okay. We have Rusty on 1, Winona Earp on 2, Mud on 5, and Stormy Sky on 6. Hand judging, we're going to have Rodeo Romeo on 1, Be Rowdy on 2, Raider on 5, and Big Mark on 6. We need a range master, please. Somebody. Perk got it. Thank you, Perk. Yeah, we got hand judges are Rodeo Romeo, and we need Rusty up there shooting. Rodeo Romeo, B Rowdy's there, Raider, and Big Mark. We're looking for Raider. On lane 5, Raider. All right, load and make ready's been given. While they're loading here, we'll go down through our list of sponsors as Jesse James likes to do. Pruitt Ford, Mud Works, Custom Engravings, Epic Auto Recon, Rawhides, Cowboy Shooting Stuff. Everyone that donates to the silent auction, and Miss Zim's Fresh Creations back there in the kitchen. All right, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 531 on 1 to a no time. A 534 to a 588 down there on 5 and 6. And Mud finds the only good hit. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 375. That'll make it all to 1, and no time down there on 5 and 6. Not to 1, 1 to not. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. $698 on 5 and a 565 down there on the end. Both are just over their KPIs. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Well, the targets won that one. Speaking of targets, coming up on our 5th shot. It is 0 to 1 and 1 to 0 still. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 521 edged out by the 386 on 2. No time on 5 and a 560 down there on lane 6. That'll change it up. 0 to 1 and no, it isn't going to change it up. It's still 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. $475 edged out by the 372. No time on 5 and a 554 down there on lane 6. So we change it up a little bit. It's going to be 0 to 2 and 1 to 1. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Hold up. That bad delayed. Stand easy, take a breath. Let me push new event here. That seemed to fix it yesterday. Everybody take a breath. All right, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. $472 on 1 to no answer on 2. That'll change it, make it 1 to 2. $622 to no time, and that'll stay the same, 1 to 1. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. $508 edged out by the 384. No time on 5 and a 534 on 6. That's gonna be round to Winona Earp, and on 5 and 6 it is 1 to 2. On who? No. All the rest of them been over KPI. Yep. Right there. 3 are over. All right, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. $544 to a 5:56. 5:56 on 6 is over. 2-2. We've got a gunfight. And this is shot number 10. It is 2-2 and shot number 10. Here we go. Y'all take a deep breath. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 5:03, and that is under her KPI. That'll give the round to Stormy Sky. All right, coming up shooting is Rodeo Romeo, B Rowdy, Raider, and Big Mark. Hand judging, we have Blue Eye Bandit, Rattling Bob, Memphis Belle, and Lucky Lou. Who is it? There they are. Load and make ready's been given. All right, here we go, fellas. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .352 to no time. That somebody sounded like they had no wax. No, it wasn't Levi. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .376 is a little over his KPI, no time. 988 on 5 to a no time. And that'll make that 1-0 down there on 5 and 6. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .368 to no time. 843 on 5 and a 379 down there on 6. And it is not to not and 2 to not. Not to not, 2 to not. Rodeo, you should have went over at me and got another cup of coffee. I had the same damn problem. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I hit 6 out of the 9 I shot. Only 3 got under my KPI. I was like, oh, what? I'm just missing the light. All right, here we go, fellas. Take a deep breath. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .342 edging out the 704. 921 edged out by the 355. That'll make it 1-0 and 2 to 1. 2 to 1, and we're going into our 5th shot. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 3:47. That's 1/1000th of a second under his KPI to no time. 8:24 to no time. That'll be 3 points. Round of elimination to the short guy down there. Not the big one. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. That's going to be an anticipation on one. He shot way before the light. So that's going to change our score a little bit. That'll just make it 2-1. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. There it is. 3:27 for the win. 6:55 on 2. 2 good hits to way they end it. 6:55. Okay, yeah, they're there. All right, our next hand judges are Kid Curry, Billy the Kid, the Governor, and Reaper Rain. Kid Curry on 1, Billy the Kid on 2, the Governor on 5, and Reaper Rain on 6. All right, load and make ready's been given. Oh, that sounds like a pole. I hear a pole. Didn't set it off. Didn't set it off. Oh yeah, that's what it hit. Hit the silver pole. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 383. 565 to a 584. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 403. That's going to make that out to 2. Got a 974 down there on 5. No answer on 6. And it's still 1-0 down there. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .423 edged out to 426. On 1 and 2, no time on 5, and a 605 down there on 6. That'll change it up a little bit. 1 to 2 and 1 to not. Working a gun. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .398 to the Blue-Eyed Bandit to 413. No 574 to 5 on 5 and a 582 down there on lane 6. That's going to tie it up down here on 1 and 2. Down there on 5 and 6, it is 2-0. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .386 to a no time on 2. That's going to be round of elimination to the wife. 6:43 to a no time down there on 5 and 6 is going to still stay the same, 2-0. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 577 down there on lane 6. And that'll give it a 2-1. And we're going into our 7th shot. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 548 on 5. Edging out the 569 on 6. And that's going to be for the win for Memphis Belle. Y'all put your hands together. That's some good shooting, ladies. Well, if he don't, then I guess that means he kicked me out of CFDA. That's all I got to tell him. Because I'm going to shoot both of them. We got too many friends in both of them. Yep. Well, he tells me, then I'm going to tell him I ain't giving him no more money. You just lost my money, is all I can tell you. This is really, I did not want to shoot this. I was fine shooting the CFDA. What my wife just did, shooting against that guy, drives her. So she needed it. She was done over there. All right, coming up. This is our shooters. Coming up, hand judging, we have Gunslinger on 1, Dust Devil on 2, Winch on 5, and Swamp Rat on 6. That's my hand judges. Gunslinger, Dust Devil, Winch, and Swamp Rat. Hand judges are Gunslinger, Dust Devil, Winch, and Swamp Rat. You're looking for Dust Devil. There he comes. Well, not only that, we stay out of the politics, and it's just a lot going on. But the way it fell out for us this year, we just we're only going to make a couple of shoots, CFDA and XDFA. I mean, we've got our kids we're doing a lot of stuff with our kids, so we're just going what's close here, and this is still 6.5 hours for us, so. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No times 1 and 2. A 463 is the lone hit down there by the governor. All right, here comes our commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .517 on 1 to a 414 on 2. 460 on 5 for the governor and no answer on 6. It's still all to naught and 2 to naught down there on 5 and 6. Here comes your commands. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time to a 391, and that'll be a good one. It'll make it all to 1. No time to a 5:29 down there on 6. All right, here we go, fellas, ladies. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .364 edging out the 388 down here on 1 and 2. 477 on 5 and no time on 6. 477. So that's going to be 3 points round to the governor. Here comes your commands, 1 and 2. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, too close shooting. These boys is close. 367 will make it 2-1. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .353 from Kid Curry. Yeah, he did. That's what I wished I could do that every time. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're gonna need a caller. Coming up, hand judging is gonna be Delta Whiskey on 1, PA on 2, Mongoose on 3, and Whiplash on 4. Actually, we're gonna do. I guess we'll do the bye first. Oh, that's next round though. Yeah, next round. Hand judges again, number 1, Delta Whiskey, PA on 2, Mongoose on 3, and Whiplash on 4. And we need a caller.
Yellow. Hot dogs. All right. Cool. Still loading on 2. Brad's got my range. Y'all work old Brad pretty hard, wear him down. What are you waiting on? All right, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. All right, we got a 360 in lane number 1. No time in 2, no time in 5, and a 472 down there on 6. Oh, I see winches up there. Swamp Rat, you better hit. All right, here we go, Cowboys and Winch. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. All right, we got no time 1, 2, no time on 5, and a 471 down there for the Swamp Rat. Yeah, dude. Here we go. Nope. Hang on. All right, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. All right, we got a 397 here on 1, no time on 2. We got a 873 on 5 and a 495 on 6. It's round elimination going to Swamp Rat down there. It's 2-0 here on 1 and 2. Line is ready. Here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter. Set. We got a 468, which is a little over his KPI. We got a 433, and that's a little over his KPI. So we'll just write that down as a miss. We'll call it a tie. How's that sound? Okay. Shooter on the line. Shooter. Set. 438, which is a little over his KPI, but a 374 is right under his, so we'll call that 2-1. How's that sound? Everybody happy? Here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter. Set. .389. I do believe that's a good hit. That will take the round for the gunslinger. Oh boy, we got a bye. One and 6, downrange the paint. Hey, Brad. Yeah. Mongoose, you're going to be shooting on 4 for the bye. Whiplash, you stay right there where you're at. El Paso, you're down there on 6. Brad, look, make sure both of them are plugged. Brad, make sure both lights are plugged in down there on 4. Just hand off guns. We're going to make sure it's plugged in for the bye. Coming to you. Da-da-da-da-da. You two boys just try to sit here and look good. I know it's hard, but yeah. Need 2 more hand judges. Load and make ready's been given. Y'all be sure to go back there to Zim's and get you something to eat back there. She got plenty of food back there. She's just waiting on y'all. Load up, get you some energy for the shoot-off. You're going to need it to holler and need it to shoot. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. Woo, look at these times. We got a 357 on 4, but a 349 on 5 and a 420 on 6. All of them are good, so Whiplash will take that win. He can unload, show clear, step off. Mongoose will move you down to 5. I need volunteer hand judges for 1 and 2. Got them. I need one for 2. Volunteer for 2. Volunteer for 2. All right. We're going to note a hit on 5 and 6. Yeah. Doesn't matter at this point. Left-handed shooters. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. shooters, set. All right, we got a 351. That counts. No time on 2. We got a 410 down there and a 441 down there on 6. That counts. Okay. All right, here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. All right, I got a 341 on 1, no time on 2. We got a 350 down there on 5 and a no time on 6. So it is 2-1 and 1-1, I do believe, isn't it? 2-0, I'm sorry, and 1-1. Here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set. No time on 1, a 396 on 2. We got a 350 again on 5 and a 397 down there on 6. That'll make it 2-1. El Paso shot a 397 down there. Are you watching him? Good shooting. All right. Shooter on the line. Shooter. Set. We got a full 7 on 2, a 343 on 5, and a 392. All right, El Paso. But, yeah, round elimination going to Mongoose there on 5, and we're 2-2 here on 1 and 2.
Here we go, shooters. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 351 beating out a 448 for the round. Let's hear it for Delta Whiskey over here. Once again, we want to thank Pruitt Ford for their sponsorship. I got to say, I'm quite proud to be driving a Pruitt Ford myself. We've also got Epic Auto that stepped up. Rawhide Cowboy shooting stuff over there in the corner. Everyone here that's shooting a rawhide gun, raise your hand. I'm telling you, man is a fantastic gunsmith. Rosy disposition. Want to thank everybody that donated to the auction stuff. There's a lot of good stuff over there. If you haven't gone and put your name down on a sheet of paper with a $sign beside it, you should probably do that. And, of course, Miss Zim's back there, wonderful. All right, here we go, test light. All right, we're good over here.
That's right. We're working a cold case homicide from 1985. 25-year-old mother was stabbed. How long do you have? Well, you know what? I know how to answer.
We're going to get started over here. Let me call up the lines. Lane 1, we got Mongoose. Lane 2, Miss Stormy Sky. Lane 5, we got Winch and Pennsylvania all the way down in lane 6. Hand judging, I've got Turquoise Clay on 1, Billy the Kid on 2, Missouri Jim on 5, and I'm hand judging down on 6, so I'm going to need a caller. Once again, we got Mongoose on 1, Stormy Sky on 2, Wench down on 5, Pennsylvania down on 6. Hand judging, I got Turquoise Clay on 1, Billy the Kid down here on lane 2. Missouri Jim, you are hand judging on 5, and yours truly is hand judging on 6. I'll need a caller or a volunteer hand judge, one of the two. 6. All right, we got a volunteer hand judge on 6. And I've got a range master, Victorious. You took it. Mongoose, paging Mongoose. There he comes. All right, range master, we got our shooters and our hand judges. The range is yours. Load and make ready has been given. Line is ready. Here we go, Cowboys and girls. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We have a 361 beating out a no hit. That's a good shot. We've got an 843. That's good against a no hit down on 5 and 6. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We've got a 366 that does not make it, beat out by a 480 that does. We got a no-hit on 5 and a 444 down there on 6, but that doesn't do any good either. Our score now is 1-1 and 1 to not. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We've got a 374 that does not make the threshold. We've got a 489 beating it out. We've got a no-hit on 5 and a 398 down there on 6. We are now 1-2 and 1-1. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .348 will definitely work against a 494. Down there in 5, we've got an 831. That's a good shot for her. And a 444 on lane 6. Lane 1 and 2, we got a gunfight, y'all. It is 2-2. You just loaded shot number 5. Down there on 5 and 6, we got 2-1. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got no hits on 1 and 2, no hit on 5, and a 475 down on 6. That 475 doesn't work for him, though. We are still looking at a gunfight down here on 1 and 2. Next blinking light under a KPI, I'll take it. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. And we've got a 343 for the win against a 492. Let's hear it from Mongoose. We've got an 8-11 down on 5, and that's going to be for a win against a no-hit. Let's hear it for the Winch.
I know it, yeah. Well, you know, it's funny, all that yelling happened, and we got 2 no-hits.
All right, we need to call up our next hand judges. I'm going to need Missouri Jim. Nope. Here we go. Bad Dog, you're hand judging 1. Swamp Rat, you're hand judging 2. Black Fox Lil, you're hand judging 5. And Ryder, you're hand judging me down on 6. I need a caller, please. You want, looking for a caller. Hey, Kid Curry, you want to call?
Okay.
I'm going to need a caller over here on A, please.
All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time on 1. We got a 411 on 2. No time on 5 and a 584 on 6. 411 doesn't count. We're not to 1. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time down the line. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time on 1. 424 that's over on lane 2. 344 on lane 5. No time on lane 6. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time 1 and 2. 349 on 5 and a 492 on 6. We are not to not and 2 to 1. All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters. No time 1 and 2, 5 or 6. All All right, shooters, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time 1 through 5. We got a 5:34 on 6. Knot to knot and 2 to 2 on 5 and 6. This is your 7th shot. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Got a 4:36 on 1 that's over, and no time down the line.
Okay. I see. That's all right.
This is your 8th shot. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time on 1, 4:13 on 2 that's over, no time on 5, and a 5:31 on 6. That'll be 3 points round elimination to Mud. And we're done here. Nobody can win.
No.
Nobody can shoot. Nobody can win. We're done.
These are my hand judges right here.
All right, my hand judges. I got the gentleman on 1, Mongo on 2, Lady Law on 3, Quigley on 4, or 5 and 6. That's the gentleman, Mongo, Lady Law, and Quigley. I need a caller, please.
All right, I'm going to point out to you guys over here on Range A, we've got Big Dog versus Swamp Rat. That's an in-house battle with the Freebolt Rangers. Then we got Black Fox Lil down on 5 going up against Ryder. We need a hand judge on 5. Can I get a volunteer?
Nobody. We're last round. Can't be. I'm in the 8th. No. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Quigley. Oh, he's down there. He's down there. We're hunting for you, and you're right where you're supposed to be.
Lady Law. Lady Law.
Lady Law, you are the hand judge on 5 on Range A. Load and make ready has been given.
Lane 5.
Here we go, y'all. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 382 on lane 1. That beats out that 458. We got a 335 that beats a no-hit down there on lanes 5 and 6. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 372 beating out a 444 on 1 and 2. Down there on 5, we got a no-hit. Beat out, look at that, by a 574 out of our youngest shooter today, Ryder. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. And we got a 393 that is above the KPI, beat out by a 475. Got a no hit down on 5 and a 621 on 6. Our score is 2-1 and 1-2. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no hit on 1 and a 455 on 2. That's going to give us a tie score on 1 and 2, 2-2. We've got a gunshot down here. We got a 430 on 5 against a no hit. That's going to make that a gunfight as well, 2-2. All the way down the line, folks. Next blinking light under KPI wins. Shooter on the line. Shooter set. 377 takes the round against the Swamp Rats 445. We got a pair of no hits down on 5 and 6. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. They got a long light, but we've got a 424 beating out a 572. That is match and round. The Black Fox Lil. Let's hear it for our winners. Black Fox Lil and Bad Dog. All right, I'm going to need my next group of hand judges up here. Lucky Lou, you're on 1. Gabe Garrett, you're on 2. Johnny Law, you're on 5. And Radical Red, you're bringing up the rear on 6.
That would be the range master.
Little Miss Ryder keeps hitting those 5s. Her KPI is coming down.
Good win, bye.
All right, we've got our shooters. We've got our hand judges. The range is yours, Victorious. Load and make ready has been given. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Stand down. Stand down. Delayed light. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 411 that does not count against a 516 that also does not count. We got a 605 on 5, that doesn't count, and a no hit, that doesn't count either. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 4 flat that doesn't do any good, and a 532 that doesn't do any good. We got a no hit on 5 and a 322. That's a good hit. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Gentleman didn't shoot. We got a 523 on 2. That doesn't do us any good. We've got a no hit on 5 and a 357 that does no good on 6. Gentleman said he's saving ammunition. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 382 will make up for that last round. No hit on 2, no hits on 5 and 6. Now our score sits at 1-0 and not to 1. And you just loaded round number 5. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 389 beating out a 483 for the gentleman. We got a 577, which doesn't do any good against a 333 that does. Our score is now 2-0 and not to 2. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. And the gentleman takes the round with a 394 against a no-hit. We got a 511 down there against a 334. Let's hear it for the gentleman and Quigley on their victories.
And I'm over there refreshing myself.
All right, listen up for your name. I got hand judges coming up. Kid Curry on 1, Memphis Bell on 2, Pixie Quick down on 5, and Rodeo Romeo on 6.
Did you get her?
Rodeo Romeo on 6. Volunteer on 6, please, for hand judge. We got it. We got it. Load and make ready has been given. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 550 down here on 1, beating out a no-hit. We got a no-hit beat out by a 613. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No hit to a 413. Gabe says, anything you can do, I can do better. It's over, though. It doesn't count. We got a 357 down on 5. That doesn't count either. And a no hit on 6. Although 357 is a great caliber. Oh, my mistake. 357 does count. That is a good hit. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 545 against a no-hit on 2. We got a no-hit on 5, beat out by a 747. Our score is going to be 2-0 and 1-2. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 542 beating out a 411 for the round. We got a no-hit on 5 and a 672 on 6. That's also for the round. Let's hear it for Lucky Lou and Radical Red. All right, my shooters in this next round are going to be Kid Curry against Memphis Belle, Pixie Quick against Romeo. All right, for my hand judges, I need Dust Devil on 1, Preacher Dave on 2, Big Mark on 6, and 5, and Iron Horse on 6. Those are my hand judges. Dust Devil on 1, Preacher Dave on 2, Big Mark on 5, Iron Horse on 6. Hey, Big Mark, your hand judge is 5. Load and make ready has been given. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We have a 386 beating out a 628 on 1 and 2. We've got a 398 on 5, respectable shot, but it's beat out by 356. No good on 356. That round goes to Pixie Quick. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We've got a 364 beating out a 589 and a no-hit with a 355 down on the end. And no good either. Score is 2-0, 1-0. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We have a no-hit on 1, a 10-36 on 2. Got a 416 down there on 5, that doesn't count, and a 364, which also doesn't count. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We've got a 359 on 1. That's going to be for the win for Kid Curry. Got a no-hit on 5 and a 304 down on 6. That's going to change our score 1-1 down there on 5 and 6. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 421 on 5 against a no-hit on 6. That 421 doesn't count. Score remains 1-1. You are loading shot number 6. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 417 beat out by a 332. All right, shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no-hit against a 305, and that's going to give the match to Rodeo Romeo. Let's hear it for our winners, Kid Curry and Rodeo Romeo. All right, our hand judges on this next round is going to be Victorious in 1, Possum in 2. Wishbone, you're going to be down on 5. Ranger Joe, you're on 6. All right, so we're going to need hand judges on Victorious and Possum. I'll need 2 volunteer hand judges. No? All right, Quigley's got the range. Load and make ready has been given. Shooters on, stand down. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no-hit on 1 and 2, no-hit on 5 and 6. Y'all have heard me say it before, but where do baby geese come from? Goose eggs. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Now we got a no-hit on 1. We've got a 645 on 2. That doesn't count. 5 and 6, we got no hits. Score is not to not, not to not. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no-hit on 1, a 623 on 2. That doesn't do us any good. Got a 374 on 5 against a no-hit, and that 375 does us no good. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no-hit on 1. We got a 602 on 2. That's a good hit. We've got a 359 on 5 and a no-hit on 6. Score is not to 1, 1 to not. You are loading shot number 5. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no-hit on 1, a 587 on 2. Got a 358 down there on 5, beating out a 428 on 6. Our score is not to 2, not to 2. 2 to not on 5 and 6. Wishbone don't let me get away with nothing. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. After a long light, we got nothing on one. We got a 591 for the win on 2, Preacher Dave. We got a 368 down on 5 against a no-hit. That's going to make our score, that's a win. Let's hear it for Big Dave and Preacher Dave, who took this round. I'd like to take a moment while we're on a little bit of a lull here to thank our police officers that are here from Burke-Burnett, keeping us safe. Really appreciate you guys. And welcome all of the visitors that are here watching. Glad to have you all here as well. All right, we got a bye coming up over here. All right, listen up. We've got a bye coming up. I need Wishbone on 4, Ranger Joe on 5, and Long Shot on 6. I'm going to need 3 volunteer hand judges, please. Hey, Vic and Possum, would y'all mind volunteering a hand judge down there? Ranger Joe, you're on 5, Long Shot's on 6. There we go. Quigley, you got your shooters and your hand judges. Oh, there we go. Load and make ready has been given. This is a bye round. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no hit on 4, no hit on 5. We've got a 505 on 6, and that is good. Long Shot is going to take the bye. That's going to move Wishbone down to 5, Ranger Joe down to 6. And I'm going to need volunteer hand judges on 1, 2, 5, and 6, please. Can I get one more volunteer hand judge, please? Thank you so much. Load and make ready has been given. Our shooters that we've got online, we got Victorious in 1, we got Possum in 2, Wishbone's down there on 5, and Ranger Joe's on 6. This is the last round of the regular match. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We've got a 331 beating out a 416. We got a 361 beating out a no-hit. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no-hit, beat out by a 418, tying up the score on 1 and 2. We got a 366 down there, beating out a no-hit. That's going to make that score 2-0. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 419. Doesn't count for anything. There's a miss, no hit on 2, no hit on 5, and a 596 down there on 6. That brings our score to 1-1 and 2-1. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 340 for Victorious in lane 1 over a 464. That's going to be 2-1. We've got no hit on 5 and 6. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. And a 342 will take the win in lane 1 against lane 2 with a no hit. We got a 368 beating out a 595. It's going to make that score. That's a win. Congratulations to Victorious and Wishbone.